Hello everyone, this is Jack from Scootertrix Studios, and welcome to my commentary of episode 1 of Scootertrix the Abridged. So I'm probably going to be doing these every week during the hiatus, and I might bring in some other people for later episodes like Chris or Atomic Catacombs, just because they did some major stuff in later episodes. But for now it's just me, so let's get started. Yes. Wow, where to begin?
In the magical land of
I think I'll start with Celestia's character. So Celestia's character was kind of based on the whole concept of her being a troll, and at the time it was just absolutely hilarious to me thinking of her like that. And I thought to really emphasize that point, I would use kind of the Monarch's voice from the Venture Brothers, because the Monarch's always scheming and plotting revenge, and I thought that would be absolutely perfect for Celestia's character. So that's kind of where she came from. Yeah, and then Luna's character, Luna was just basically going to be the straight man character in their relationship, and kind of so that they could just play off each other, basically.
You're going down, idiot, and then like they argue for a bit, and then
This
like,
whole
oh
monologue,
my God, what is that?
I think it was a little longer. I think I cut out a line or two from it. I don't know, but I still have that in the script somewhere. Something. Oh yeah, the main theme. So, yeah, so originally I composed this on GarageBand, but then, and it was just kind of this basic tune, and then I sent it to Eric Zimbauer, who's the co-founder of Scootertrix Studios, and he kind of fiddled around with it, and he came back with this theme, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And he made this whole extended theme for it, and yeah, it was great. He also did all the opening credits and everything too. It was kind of based on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, their opening theme.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Why are you moving here anyway? Well, actually, I got
so this first scene was kind of it wasn't really meant to be funny. It was just kind of to establish the characters. Like Twilight was kind of the straight man character, and she liked Celestia. That was established. And then Spike's kind of this cool roommate who kind of does his own thing. He wasn't really at the point of conspiracy theorist yet, but I don't know. He's getting there.
Hey, hi. Sorry, we're new here. Could you possibly
Yeah, so the mangoes. So originally the mango thing was just a sketch, because when I made the first episode of Scootertrix, it was really just kind of trying to get all of the knowledge I had obtained from panels and interviews and stuff from other abridgers, and trying to put everything together to see how I would do it making an abridged series. And so the mango thing originally was just a sketch. It was just, I think there was a character who was growing a field of broccoli or something, and these two other characters came in and they started questioning him on it, because he's like, oh, welcome to my magic mango tree forest. And, and they're like, but this is a field of broccoli. And I don't know. There's a lot more going on with that sketch. But that's kind of where that all came from.
You want to meet the family? No.
The bird. Oh, so the bird was one of the hardest characters to come up with. It was the bird and Rarity. That I had no idea what I was going to do with. And, I kind of settled for... it was just kind of a character that I had come up with in just a sketch, and it was just this character who said hello whenever you said hello to them, or said hey in a sentence. And she kind of speaks, like the way she talks, it's kind of inspired by the Adult Swim series Home Movies, and just kind of the early episodes where they were just kind of talking, just the way they talked. It was kind of very slow and sounded improv. Or ad-libbed or something. I don't know. And I don't know why she's called the bird. It's... I think it's because she can fly. That's probably the reason why she's called the bird. Rarity's character, she was kind of based on at one point I was thinking about doing an abridged series for the Legend of Korra, and for the mom character, that was going to be her voice. And there was this whole thing where I was watching it, and there was this whole thing about spaghetti noodles, like like she was cooking spaghetti or something, and talking to Korra, and I just kind of came up with the spaghetti noodles sketch, and I don't know. I've thought that, oh well, I'm not gonna do a Korra bridge anytime soon. Might as well use it here. So that's kind of where Rarity's character came from. There was a thing where whatever situation she was in, she would always try to sell a dress, but kind of her main thing was the spaghetti noodles. That was what started her character. And actually, the spaghetti noodles sketch was almost cut out of this episode, just because it wasn't doing anything for the plot. It was just kind of this weird sketch. And if people found it funny, then it would work. But if they didn't find it funny, it would just kind of be dead weight. And I don't know. I'm glad I kept it though, because it's become one of the most iconic lines of Scootertrix. Spaghetti noodles. Fluttershy's just an exaggeration of Fluttershy's character, where instead of just afraid of something, she's afraid of everything. And then we kind of reversed her quietness to she's really loud and annoying.
Spike, give me the map. But you don't have a posable. I don't care. Give me the map. Oh, look. I found the house.
I don't know. I like Fluttershy's character though.
What a big freaking surprise that was. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to go to bed.
That line was funnier on paper, I think. Oh, the background music that you hear is that was one of the first things I ever composed, and it's kind of a remixed version of it, where Eric went in and he remixed it basically. And actually, you can hear the original in episode 7 of Scootertrix the Abridged. It's the first thing that you hear, the first theme that you hear when they're on the mountain and the dragon comes out. Yeah.
Actually, we should probably get going. It's almost morning.
What is Berry Punch doing? I don't know. Pinky's character we just kind of stole from Camaraderie Supernatural, I think. She breaks the fourth. There you go. It's the most obvious thing to do with her in an abridged series. She breaks the fourth wall.
Excuse me, quiet down.
The mayor's character, I really like doing that voice, but I didn't want it to be a main character. So I kind of just put it to someone who would show up sometimes, so I could use the voice. It wouldn't be like a one-off character. I could use him a bunch of times. So and I thought the mayor was a great choice because just her job and everything. So I thought that'd be good. When watching this again, I noticed that the pacing is very slow. And that's because the script is kind of short. It's only about 13 pages. And I was kind of learning how to do this, and I wasn't sure if I would make 10 minutes yet. I was kind of worried if that wasn't enough pages for it. Yeah, a typical script now is about 15 to 16 pages for a script. So yeah, I don't know. I try to learn from my mistakes and improve the pacing. If you know me as a person, you know that pacing in my work is extremely important. I think pacing is key. Focus on the pacing. So, of course, this whole scene is kind of playing on the fact of, you know, what if this evil villain who's super powerful just showed up and no one's ever heard of them, even though all their stuff was supposedly foreshadowed. They just kind of show up and everyone's like, well, who is this guy?
Those parts were cut out. But are you kidding me?
I think this is kind of the scene where things really start to kind of work in terms of dialogue. Maybe I would prefer it a little faster, but this is kind of the concept that I like to go for, is you have a bunch of characters, a single concept, and they're all just talking. They're all talking, and it's like back and forth banter between them. And that's kind of what I try to shoot for.
Sorry to interrupt, but can some pony please explain to me what the heck is going on? Because, you know, I'm really confused. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, other ponies have problems too, you know. It's not all about you, Twilight.
It was weird going into this episode, because this is the first episode, and I was thinking, like, how good do I want the editing to be? because I wanted to do monthly episodes, and
I'm done here. This is ridiculous. Eternal night for all.
you know, I wanted to. It would kind of come down to perfection versus getting it done. So I don't know. I don't think the lip syncing's the best thing in the world, but it serves its purpose. Yeah, so that's episode 1 of Scootertrix the Abridged. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Hope to see you in the next one.